Burt Reynolds.
Hey, hey!
Nice to come out and be on such a dignified show.
This is kind of reminds me of, I just looked at myself. That's the worst skin condition I've ever seen in my life. See, once you start squeezing them, this is what...
Oh, yeah. Very bad. You stop touching yourself, you won't get
you... Well, you certainly arrived on a wonderful night.
Yes, it was. It was a good night.
Knowing your sense of humor, I didn't know what you were gonna do when you walked out. I didn't know it was gonna be that.
Excuse me.
That's nothing new, is it? No. Just freshen up there a little bit.
Like high school.
Isn't this ridiculous?
Yes, it was. It was,
absolutely madness.
Terribly entertaining.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Well, we're on every night. We got to grab them and keep them real quick. We don't have time to make those movies, you know, where you build in a plot. We go right for it. Hey, let me tell you, really, I had some people over the other night. We saw your picture. And it's fun to see people watch a motion picture and really sit and laugh, you know, and root and get so involved in the thing. You were super in that picture, and it got great reviews both in New York and in Los Angeles. But it's one of those pictures that you know what they're doing. It says one of the critics said, you know you're being manipulated, but you love it and you go with it. And it is. We're going to show a small clip later on. If you haven't seen it, you go to prison because of a terrible thing you do to a young lady, and then to a policeman who tries to arrest you.
Yes.
And you get his attention. First, you have to get their attention.
Yes.
And you got his attention, and you go to prison. And he plays an ex-football player. You haven't played professional football for about 8 years, right?
Right.
And I don't know why I'm telling the plot, but that's what makes the whole thing.
It's
and then
better than the picture, actually.
Eddie Albert is a warden, sadistic warden who has a football game between the guards and the prisoners. And you have to put together the football team in prison.
I have to get a team of strange people. I want to try, because I'm a football player who's never been hurt for 8 years. And the reason is because I'm a coward. And I run out of bounds, I get a lot of big guys around me, and I sell out. So he tells me to get up a team of inmates. So I go around and try to find the biggest, meanest, rottenest guys I can find. And I get them.
They get some great characters in that picture.
The one guy that exposes himself is not real good at tackle, but he does have a flair.
Certainly diverts their attention from where the play is going.
A couple of seconds, a couple of guys were glancing at him.
Shall we show the film clip first, and this'll show you. I don't know exactly what part this is in the motion picture. Well, we'll find out.
Recruiting
the guys.
Recruiting the guys.
A wonderful bunch of all-American youngsters.
I'm not going to get hurt in this game. I'm going to get myself the biggest guys I can find and surround myself. I know the guards. I've watched them play for 11 years. I've seen how they won games and why they lost them. I know those bums better than they know themselves. You just got yourself a job, head coaching.
Pretty heavy?
About 400 pounds.
Pretty heavy.
George Sampson, Granada. Mr. Florida, 1964.
Paul Crew.
You know Florida?
Yeah. They got tough cops here. Small, but tough. We're getting up a football game against the guards. Wondered if maybe you and some of your buddies here would like to join in on the fun.
With the guards?
Uh-huh.
Sure, I'd like that.
Wait a minute. I'm way ahead of you. See you around.
Look forward to it.
Sampson, huh? Sampson. Don't cut your hair. That's he. Hello, Sonny. How'd you like to play some football? Football. Yeah, would you like that?
Really can take the guards?
But you'd like that, wouldn't you, Sonny? Report to the practice field tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you really wind up with about 6 real brutes in there, and it is really funny. Ray Nitschke, formerly of the Detroit Green Bay Packers, is in there, and I saw Joe Kapp.
Yeah, Ray was on the guards team.
Right.
Yeah, he thought that we were playing in the Super Bowl. Tried to destroy me.
Did he hurt your little body, did he? You know, he turned out to be not just a... he turned out to be a good actor in the picture. He wasn't just playing a football
You don't have to
player.
act
He
with
really...
a face like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You cut to that face and you go, oh, because he doesn't have to do anything.
And who's going to go to him and tell him?
Looks like a sewing machine went across there 3 or 4 times, you know.
And who's going to tell him it's wrong?
I never said
You didn't say go and say.
Oh, no. I told him a couple of times, gee, you're good.
And he ate your face.
Yeah.
It's a funny, funny picture. Let me pause here a second. We'll be right back after this brief intermission. We was absolutely mad tonight. Anyway, my guests are Dom DeLuise and Mr. Burt Reynolds and his leather body stocking.
Yes. I hope it's leather because for this money you don't want to get naugahyde, you know.
That's
It's like a 48 Buick.
That's right. Was that off the rack?
No, I got that at Whip City.
That's right. You get a spatula and a can of silly putty with that, and
It's an article in the Free Press. It said, please, if you would like this outfit, S&M, no freaks, please. Get in a plastic bag and cover yourself with spaghetti and be at Vine Street at 11 p.m. I was there. The guy was a wonderful person, and he put this right.
and you made a trade, and that's the way you came to ownership.
And there's
of
no
this,
pockets.
Nothing.
What do you do with your wallet, your comb?
You can't have anything that bulges.
A comb?
Wait a second. Hold it. 2, 4, 9. Okay. 12, 16. Still, now stop that silly laugh. You're a grown man. How can you be a sex symbol with that kind of a cackle? You can't come on here in a leather suit and then go, hey. Come on. She should be going, hey, that's funny. That's brilliant. You don't do that. You go ahead and you giggle.
No, it's my fault.
And you did it in the picture, because there was a scene there where you cracked up, and it was perfectly natural, because I've got a cackle when I
It
laugh.
sounded like a girl.
That's true, but that's the way you laugh.
That is the way I laugh.
Did you do all the football scenes yourself? I know you used to play at Florida.
Yeah, I did all the running and all the getting hurt myself.
Were you injured on the thing at all?
Oh, yeah.
At any
I
time?
hurt a lot. But I never let the guys know, you know, because we were inside the prison, you know. And we had the guys there. I wanted them to think I was, you know. And I'd jump up after they tackled me. And they'd say, how was that? Then I would go around behind the camera and go,
He hurt me.
oh, I was hurt.
These
so
were
bad.
a lot of the guys were actual inmates from the, wherever you filmed this, right in Alabama.
Reidsville, Georgia.
Did they get a
Georgia, right?
salary for that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Cigarettes.
Old generous Burt. Few cigarettes, huh, for making a movie,
No,
huh?
they got paid. I made sure that they got paid.
Really?
They won't collect for a few years, but they got paid. They got paid exactly what a Hollywood extra or a Hollywood actor would be paid. I insisted on that. They wanted to pay him in cigarettes. They really did.
No kidding.
Yeah. Paid me in cigarettes.
That's pretty
Funny
tawdry,
cigarettes,
getting paid
but
in cigarettes. Do you do things like this? Now, you come in. I know you do terrible things on movie sets, I hear.
I do.
Practical joking
Yeah,
and so
I like
forth.
that.
Like what?
Keeps people loose, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today I had to grab a star, a little star off a showgirl's tush, you know. She came by and she had a little star on the back, and I had to pop it off there and put it on the door of Madeline Kahn's dressing room. And I thought the crew would, you know, appreciate it if I couldn't get it off and had to tussle with it, you know. Make it for, you know, kind of cute, you know.
Yes.
Broke the crew up. Nobody else cared. But it literally wouldn't come off, so I faked, you know, like... Except that her outfit was feathers. And I came up looking like a bushman of Africa, 1,000 feathers and sparkles and things. All my crew loved it. Won't make a dime, this picture.
Did they print it?
Printed it, yeah.
They printed that when you bite
Printed
the
it.
girl's tush?
No, bit the star.
Bit the star off a tush.
No, don't bite the tush. You can't bite a tush. Kirk Douglas wouldn't do that.
How do you think you got that? Well, never mind.
Never mind.
Not important. Well, what's about the wedding on horseback? Somebody told me about it. You were supposed to go to a wedding on
Oh,
horseback?
yeah, it was supposed to be a wedding this weekend. The guy that used to stand in for me is getting married on horseback.
Why is that?
I don't know. Just kind of a
Did-
braggart, I guess. I don't know.
Didn't you ask him why he wanted to get
A braggart?
Did you ask him why? Don't start. Why he wants to get married on horseback? I
Well,
mean, that would
he's a
sound like a
cowboy.
logical question.
He's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy.
Married a cowgirl.
But,
So, logically, they would get married on horses.
Right.
And I was going to be the best man, which meant that I had to
Mount.
ride in there. I beg your pardon.
Mount up.
Mount up there.
Mount up.
my milkman didn't get married on a cow. I don't know why you have to be... Why? Because you're a cowboy. What's the sequence there?
I knew we were going somewhere with that. And I got a feeling we're going to end up over there.
Throwing it back to me, eh? Oh, stop that giggle. We'll be back in a moment, and we're going to shine Burt's clothes, and then we're going to come at it. You just finished a picture with Art Carney, didn't you? Or worked in a picture with him?
I did a picture called W.W. and Dixie Dance Kings. And Art Carney played the man who was trying to hunt me down. And I never had, ever in my life, that much fun with anybody. I had to try to find him once in a while in the massage parlor, you know. And he does disappear occasionally. Where is Art?
Art is a great performer, and he has just finished a new movie called Harry and Tonto, which has received great reviews. Couldn't be a nicer gentleman. Would you welcome Mr. Art Carney?
Okay.
Hello, Art. How are you? Oh, wonder.
I'm Artie Carney, and I'm your dirty doctor. I just paid a house call on Foster Brook. Don't worry about that.
You were sitting back in makeup looking so distinguished tonight, and then you saw this madness,
Yeah, and he thought he was going to lay an egg.
and you were going You've been sitting back there figuring out how to top this whole thing all night, haven't you? Oh, yes, you did it. I'm just glad we don't have one more guest, or we're in trouble. Because...
Want to see me top it?
Top it? Yeah.
Fast.
You look like one of those conventioneers at the Elks Club about the third day, sitting around Club Hi-Hat.
Hey, the broads. What position is the moon in tonight?
It's got to be,
Oh, it's got to be up.
No.
Yeah.
You want to lock up, Ed? I'm going to catch the bus. Well,
A young eater, an old eater.
well, I don't know where we're at.
Well, let's settle down. We're all professionals.
That's right. We should. We're grown adult men, and we shouldn't be acting like children out here and do cheap things for a laugh. Ever see an Eskimo pee? No, look, we got to get going now. Stop this thing. Now, we've got to settle down. How what a tacky-looking group we are tonight. Tacky.
I really think that that these moments do happen.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
You know, this is ending up like a tribute to Jack Carter, huh? You know? Huh? What do we have in there? Yes, huh? You find anything and do 3 minutes. It doesn't make anything. Make any difference. What we're going to talk about tonight? Harry and Tonto, I understand,
What did you say about the title of the movie?
is super. Harry and Tonto. Tonto and me.
Tonto and you.
Tonto and you.
Harry
And
me.
And Harry and me.
Tonto is a cat. All together now. Harry and Tonto. Got it.
Tonto is... And Tonto is the cat, right?
Yeah.
I understand it's a great... I've not seen it yet, but really the reviews, you ought to be
I hope
very
it
happy
is.
with that.
Now, there's a
Dew is setting in early, so more humid than I thought in here.
Don't worry about it.
There's some deodorant here if you want to use some of that.
No,
Not bad.
I had some body makeup a little while ago, and you used Ready Whip.
Yeah. Remember when they came out with the giant size of this and the guy blew his arm off? It was the tiniest thing. 4, 5, 6, 7. But I want to tell you, going right into pulling out everything now.
Right, the heavy stuff.
Yeah, well, you used to do this because I remember when you and Gleason would rehearse the old Honeymooners thing, and you'd get carried away in things
Never
and just start
rehearsed.
going silly, or not rehearse, but just you'd start on a mad thing. There's a lot of that going around. You have pants in the bag?
Yeah.
Would you like to put your trousers on first?
Sure.
All right.
In front of everybody?
Well, you can go backstage and put the...
Might as well.
Okay, put your trousers on, and
Doing a commercial.
You can do it now.
we'll do a commercial while you...
Do a little dance.
I
in
heard
front
about you.
We'll do this first, and while we change outfits, and we'll be right back. Oh.